Sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, or sudden unexplained infant death syndrome, SUID. 8% of the infant can have this sort of disastrous outcome. And in fact, once upon a time, it was responsible for the unexplained death 50% of cases. So, what are the possible causes over here? The undetected cardiac ailments like endocardial fibrinostosis, your congenital heart disease, which was undetected, pneumonia, by far the commonest, and your aortic stenosis, myocarditis, cardiomyopathy, and your CNS malformations, severe sort of CNS malformations, hematoma, seizure, CNS central congenital hypoventilation, and few more malformations like Kyrie malformations. These are the possible causes over here. Lung aspiration is super possible. Vocal cord paralysis, sudden or non-sudden, possible. Reflux, massive reflux and aspiration is also possible. And endocrine causes, metabolic causes in congenital adrenal hyperplasia and your hypoglycemia, maple syrup urine disease, these metabolic disorders can have this one disastrous outcome. Good amount of time, unfortunately, throughout the globe, may be due to trauma, the child abuse, accidental or intentional physical no, trauma, and factitious syndrome by proxy. These are also to be considered. And carbon dioxide poisoning, your cocaine, insulin, maternal smoking, they are more common in these sorts of mishaps. And finally, you have your uh, dummy or the pacifier taking children has less incidence of these things because mouth remains open. Non-breastfed, it is more common, and prematurity and children sharing beds with their parents are more likely to have this sort of mishaps. So, prevention of these cases is important. Supine sleeping, sleep in the same room with the parents, but keep some distance with firm matrix, and then keep space between the two. No soft material around so that it can suffocate the baby. Avoid overheating and underheating, and breastfeeding pacifier can be used. Meticulous neonatal examination and your exclusion of the underlying cause is important to prevent these sorts of disastrous outcome.